Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, The Wealthy Mindset. It's yours truly, Money Making Mitch. And as usual, guys, this is not financial advice. Please do your own due diligence and research. Sorry, I did this video and I have to redo it because of editing errors. And I'm not going to go into the whole article. I got to rush this video out to go to work. But I'm sure you guys have been seeing UXIN has been green, and the shorts are having a problem dragging it down from where it is right now. But there's a reason why it's green. Of course, we all know that NEO CEO William Lee invested very heavily into that company. I think it was like $300 million. Baidu invested $150 million, the internet giant in China. Well, there was a reason that they did that. The whales, the people with vision, the entrepreneurs, they look at the long term and where this company will be in the future, just like we do with NEO, us retail investors who understand the game. And I did a short video this morning where I spoke about when I believe NEO stock will skyrocket based on history, based on what happened with Tesla, based on what happened with BYD, based on what happened with SoFi Technologies, etc., etc., etc. The game is when it shows that it reaches profitability and it can sustain that with a sustainable business model, the ecosystem with recurring revenues, etc., etc., like we know with battery swapping, bringing in recurring revenues, all of the partnerships getting ready to release battery swap enabled models, us selling Skyos chips, etc., etc. That's when the whales jump in, and then they give Wall Street the signal, their buddies, the analysts, to pump it up. Then they allow the retail investors to jump in. So what they'll possibly do is drag the price down yet again, not a whole lot, but yet again, even after we become profitable. And people will say, well, wait a minute, why is the stock going down with good news? That's exactly why. So they manipulate the numbers. They use their fake analysts to drag it down because now Wall Street knows that it's time for them to get in. It's time for the pension funds, the hedge funds, etc., etc., to get in. So they allow them to get in while still spreading propaganda like they did with SoFi Technologies after its first earnings report. People panic when they see the share didn't go up and say, well, this will never go up. The sentiment will never change. Yes. And then the whales jumped in and bought. And now you see SoFi, when I was talking about it, was in the $5 range. Now I don't know where it is. But anyway, the same thing is going to happen again. Well, with UXIN, the same playbook yet again. The CEO promised profitability, positive EBITDA in the end of this year. He said that they're going to partner with more provincial governments, which they just did yet again, in order to, it was the Guangzhou authorities to build another superstore yet again. And the second quarter revenue was dynamite compared to the first quarter and compared to the second quarter of last year for UXIN. So we know that the third quarter, just like with NEO, will be dynamite yet again, getting ready for profitability in the fourth quarter. Well, what just happened to help boost that is China's used car retention rates fell in October. Yes, you heard that right. And it fell, meaning that people are getting rid of their used cars, the older ones, and buying newer used cars because the price of the newer used cars have come down, just like the new electric cars prices have been coming down. So now the people who had the old gas cars and even old hybrids and old used electric cars are getting rid of them, buying newer ones, and those older ones will be shipped abroad, as you know, in a lot of countries like Africa, Latin America, etc., Middle East. So this has given credence to what UXIN CEO has said, that profitability and positive EBITDA for them in the fourth quarter. So I wanted to bring this video to you guys to bring awareness as to why you see UXIN in the green, and just to help solidify what I have been saying as one of the only YouTubers covering this company. Not that people want to cover it because it's boring. The stock price is down, but that's when I like talking about them. I hope you guys found this video yet again to be informational, inspirational, and motivational. If so, guys, don't forget to hit that thumbs up. It takes a lot of time to do these videos and the editing. And if you haven't yet subscribed, you might want to think about doing so, because in this channel we are waking up the middle class for the first time to get a major piece of the pie from the ground level up as to how the games are played on Wall Street. And like 50 said, we get rich or we die trying, guys.